folks, I'm Cliff Groh, and I'm back with episode number 5 in my series of videos on Alaska's fiscal crisis. We're going to speak tonight about the projected deficit for the next fiscal year, the state of Alaska's shortfall. And the Alaska Legislative Finance Division has projected that deficit in the next fiscal year, which starts next July 1st, 2021, using two baselines. One is current law, the other baseline is current policy. Under current law, the budget deficit for that next fiscal year, called fiscal year 2022, stands at $2.4 billion. Folks, that's a lot of money. How much, you ask? Well, that's about 40%. That deficit would represent about 40% of the current year budget. It also would represent about $3,300 for every man, woman, and child in Alaska.
That's better.
Okay, under current policy, on the other hand, the deficit would still be large. It'd be $900 million. Okay, let's talk about the differences between current policy and current law and the assumptions underneath those. Current law, under current law, the budget next year would include a full statutory dividend under the historic formula, which would cost about $2 billion. Plus, it would pay another approximately $200 million for some items that the current law calls for, but were not funded in the current budget, which include primarily local school debt assistance for local governments and local taxpayers. Current policy, on the other hand, would have the state of Alaska pay a permanent fund dividend of about $1,000 as paying in the current year, and not provide funding for some statewide items which are not funded in the current budget, community assistance, as I said, local school debt assistance, and some funding for rural educational attendance areas, or REAAs. So folks, we face a big deficit either way. As I've explained before, our savings are outside the permanent fund are mostly gone. If you want to learn more, you can go to my website at www.cliffgroh.org and download some publications for free. You can also watch my video next week here on my YouTube channel, where we'll discuss the trends in the state of Alaska spending, which is seriously down in recent years. Folks, thanks to Roger Marks for asking the question that prompted me to do this video, and I hope to see you next week. Thanks a lot.